like to invite Harif bin Hanafi, who's kind enough to be our special guest who will present today.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Arabi Hanapi, and today we will talk about the endangered animals around the world. So let's go on with the introduction. So, what is endangered animal? So, endangered animals are basically a type
Harith,
of
did
yeah.
you share screen? Share
Oh wait,
screen.
sorry, I forgot.
Share,
Sorry.
share screen. Yeah.
Okay, can
Okay,
everyone
can
see
see.
now? Is it clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So,
It's
what is an
clear.
endangered animal? So endangered animals are the type of species that are nearly to extinct, such as like rhinos, Himalayan tigers, and including walruses. So from loss of habitat, there are many factors that will come from it, which is from illegal hunting and also poaching, and including illegal logging. And today, we will explore why their populations are decreasing, and we can discuss the importance of taking action to protect them for our future reasons. Hello, website. Okay, sorry guys. So an endangered species, just like I said, is a species that is very likely to become extinct in the near future, either worldwide. So as you guys may have noticed, most of animals that are present for the past few years, such as rhino, there are only, I think, there's one species that are left, which is in South Africa, I think. So that is one of the big signs that we need to realize from day on and day now, and we need to make a change actually. So we'll be discuss about a few about a few endangered species. So let's start with the Malayan tiger. So the Malayan tiger classified as critically endangered. Uh, Basically, the Malayan tiger is well known in Malaysia, and the Malayan tigers face pressures from the illegal wildlife trade, such as for their skins and for their sometimes their meats and sometimes their whiskers for hunting purposes, and also from illegally logging to build a new housing area, or maybe to build a new city, to build taller buildings like Kuala Lumpur or whatever, to make citizens populated in that certain area. And also for human activities such as like hobbies where they like to go out hunting just for fun. And that is one of the activities that will make it like normalized for people nowadays, just to show off in social medias. So poaching in particular is driving their rapid population decline, will push them quickly towards imminent extinction. So not only in Malaysia but in America, they do like hunting Americans, like Americans do. So they will buy up some gear, they will wait, and they will just take a picture, and then they just left the dead body there. And sometimes they will take the meat and just sell it for higher value of price. The next one would be the panda. So what? Why panda? Because they are difficult to reproduce in this weather, basically. So there are certain signs that, I mean, there are certain animals that needs a, what do you call it? A specific temperature, such as panda, and also walruses who lives in Antarctica, and sometimes their diet as well. So for the panda, it's a poor bamboo diet. So I would say in Japan, most bamboo are going to, like, you know, for housing purposes, or maybe some, what do you call it, for souvenir purposes, so that they can generate revenue for their businesses, and also poachers. But there are rare events that panda will go extinct due to illegal hunting, but there are some news that the panda will go on for high value sale for their skin. And also okay, but basically the pandas will face a lot of dangers, but the zookeepers are keeping the panda safe from every kind of harm that they can face, to keep them from become extinct. So this is the panda. Look how cute it is, and it's a child. Next up is walrus. So their habitats are substantially impacted by global warming. So due to overused plastics, overused straws, and there are, I think, a large amount of trash that is just being thrown like that. With not much of their habitat, walruses don't have much spaces to live, and often live in crowded packs under the hot sun. So, if you guys watch National Geographic, they will show the human activity that they did to walruses, and they will beat up the walruses to death. They don't care if it's an adult, if it's a child. They just want their skin. So their skin is really expensive just to make a warm jacket, for them to continue their activity in Antarctica or in cold places. And even also their tongues, teeth, I don't know what you call it, but that also goes really high in the marketplace. And let's move on to the lacer albatross, which is a seagull. So, uh, the seagull will search for months to find food to feed their young, covering distances up to 300 kilometers. So, not only their nest is near the beach, mainly not in Malaysia, but in America, in most beaches. Uh, Meanwhile, the chicks have to wait in one place enduring the rain, hot weather, and numerous predators. So, the baby will just sit still in their nest and wait for their parents to come back with food just to be fed, but they will face the risk of getting killed, and also by the extreme weather nowadays. So that is one of the factors that not many seagulls are exist nowadays. So once the parents do finally return, they often mistake small pieces of plastic as food and feed it to the young, and they will accidentally killing them. So many people like to go beaches, bring their foods, bring their snacks, and including like bring their bottles, drinks, or whatever. Or maybe they do even sell goods near the beaches, and people will have party as well at the beach. So basically it's just a human behavior where people like to throw out their trash everywhere, so that just because they are lazy to go to throw it away at the dustbin. So please do save the beach, not only seagulls, but including the small turtles, and also the living life in under the sea. So including corals as well. they are important to under the sea also for fish to live on and to reproduce, including what else? I think it's a stingray. Yes, stingray is one of them as well. So what are the main causes of endangered animals? So basically there are many types of causes, but the only main causes for animals to be extinct is habitat destruction, which is illegally not illegally hunting, illegally logging just to build a housing area, and also pollution. Just from the picture itself, you can see there are many plastic bottles being thrown away at the beach, and the government won't take any responsibilities for to keep the beach really clean. And the causes of low birth rate is because when there are no males and females of specific species, they can't reproduce. So yeah, basically they can't reproduce. And even okay, even let's say at the same time there is a logging going on, they also can reproduce because when they are reproduced, they need to have a shelter to do their reproduction state. I would say the word. Other than that is illegal hunting and fishing. So nowadays they are not only Malaysian, but most hunting most hunting activities will go to America, where they will hunt anything such as bears, deers, a moose, what else? A beaver, and anything like anything. They just want to skin off their skin, and also will take the meat, and then they do whatever they want. They want to eat it, or either they want to sell it, or they want to make good stuff like handbags, like a leather purse, even a leather jacket, anything, just to get that smony shmony. So what are the ways that we can help to protect our, or not our, but in general, endangered animals is avoid plastic use and littering, and recycle it properly. So whenever we go out, yeah, whenever we go out in MSU or anywhere in the shopping mall, they will separate paper, plastic, and others. So please throw away responsibly. And yes, there's the use of it, and yes, people are not aware of it. They just throw it away wherever they want. I mean, which bin they want. Sorry. And the second one would be protect wildlife habitats. So the government will take part, take a minor part of it, just to have a small forest where they can just keep all keep all the rare trees in there, and some sort of wildlife that they can find in the existed forest. And sometimes they do transfer the animals and just put in that small small community where they just keep everything really clean. They keep and they maintain the animals as well. So that is one of the minor contribution by the government. And the third one would be participate in park, roadside, or beach cleanups. Basically, just a community gotong royong. So it's good that we can take part in it. At least we contribute to something that we can help to build our Earth for the better future. The fourth one will be we volunteer ourselves to be part of the animal shelter or sanctuary that will rehabilitate wildlife. So I think in Malaysia, yeah, I'm not sure in Malaysia, but for the wildlife organizations, yes, they do have certain cables and panels where they support small animal shelter that they will to protect the species from being extinct and to take care of them. So basically they will, I mean, is it okay? So this is how it works. So we fund them, or the government fund them, like 50,000 for a month, just for food and for water and for anything that is necessities for the animals itself. And the fifth one would be harassing wildlife. Basically, harassing wildlife, such as like illegally logging and also illegally hunting. The last one would be to support conservation organizations. Just like I said, we can donate to them just to help them keep the animals safe, keep the animal alive. But for how long, I don't know. It all depends to the animal, where either they can live until they're old, or without a proper diet, yes, they can go extinct. So the conclusion would be the situation that the animals are facing are the importance of taking actions to protect them. By addressing threats like habitat loss and poaching, we can we can also help to ensure that these animals have a future, and for basically a human future, we can still see that the animals will live on, and everyone can see it, like, oh, ada, okay, I'm gonna go Malay with it, ada je haiwan-haiwan macam ni. So people will be amazed lah, basically, that there are animals just like this way before them. So it's all up to us to work together to conserve their habitats and promote their well-being. So even the small things that we can do is just to throw away our dustbins according to their bins. So that is our small contribution to the wildlife. And thank you for listening, guys. Dark.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Harry.
So thank you for Harry for hosting this talk seminar, and thank you all for joining as well. We learned about the challenge endangered animal face and how we can help them, so together we can make a difference. Thank you for your time. So you may leave this meeting now.
Bye bye,
Everyone,
everyone.
make sure you write your name in the chat group, yeah? Later we will fill up the gem points manually. All right, we can end the meeting now. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, bye guys. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you, guys.